What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, YouTube? What's going on? I'm Roberto, a Christian without religion, a former Jehovah Witness. Thank you so much for checking me out. If this is your first time checking out my channel, I appreciate you stopping by and checking me out. And for all my subscribers who's been with me, my day ones, I appreciate you. Shout out to you. I want to say what's up to everybody in the YouTube world and the YouTube community, everywhere online. I want to say what's up to the religious people, to non-religious people. I want to give a shout out to atheists, Jehovah Witnesses, ex-Jehovah Witnesses, faded Jehovah Witnesses. Whatever you are, to me, you family. With that done and said, I know it's been quite a while. It's been kind of tough, but I'm trying to work a balance between my new channel. By the way, um if you haven't got a chance to, please if you subscribe to me, please, I ask of you kindly to show me some support on my new channel. It's linked to this channel here, where I'm doing my passion, something that I love to do, which is to speak to people, and I'm harnessing that craft of mine and that skill of speaking as a speaker. And I speak on various different things, and I'm in a totally new light. Check it out. Moving along, just want to say what's up. I'm happy to be here. I'm thankful. You know, we moving along in this year. Um, Now, just in case if this is your very first time checking me out, and just to let you know, um, I'm a former Jehovah's Witness. I don't believe in religion, but I still believe in Jehovah. I still believe in God. I still believe in Jesus openly. There's no guilt on my behalf or shame in any way. And I'm here on my spiritual journey, just to be straightforward. I strongly believe that I'm not the only one on a journey that is with God. I don't, and who considers themselves as a Christian, who was once part of a religion, all right, who was once part of a religion and still walking as a Christian, okay, taking their spiritual journey, you know, continuing on that spiritual journey. I don't believe that I'm the only one out here in the world. Am I the only one talking openly about where I stand at with my spirituality or my spiritual beliefs and my spiritual journey? Possibly. I don't really think so. But to each his own, right? Um, I just believe, look, at the end of the day, we don't have the right to judge the next person. We don't have that right to be really critical. Um, if we are, because we are human, we will, to some extent, me included. I mean, we human, we have that natural kind of tendency that to be opinionated or somewhat critical. But I really think that when it comes down from a standpoint, when it comes down to when someone, if they choose to believe in their God-given right to believe in God or not and believe in religion or not, that's their choice. Okay. So, for example, if you're atheist now, or you're a Christian, a religious Christian, because to me, I've learned to put people in categories for me. I'm not saying you have to, and I'm not trying to be like everybody else, but for my mindset, for me, just for it's like a differentiate where I lie at and where other people lie at with me. At the end of the day, and once again, we are all brothers and sisters. So me, you got brothers and sisters. To me, my brother, I have brothers and sisters that are religious and they go to church. I got brothers and sisters that are not religious and they don't go to church. They still believe in God or they consider themselves to be spiritual. I got brothers and sisters that are atheists. They don't believe in God because they don't know God or don't choose to know God. And now, can I discredit or count out an atheist, for example? Well, if it's my choice, I'm not, because I'm not God to tell someone who they can or cannot believe in and how to live their life. So I exclude or take myself out of that whole type of world where I'm being judgmental. Like, I can't do that. Can I tell you if if you're a real Christian or not because you're a part of religion or not? No. Can I say my Christian brothers who are a Jehovah Witness or they're Mormon or they Hindu, whatever your religion is, if you have taken, if your journey in your life, in that journey in your life, your path is to be Mormon, Hindu, Buddhist, whatever. I'm just throwing random things of Catholic, Joe, whatever you choose to take your journey that connects you in your relationship with God, that is your choice. Who am I to dictate or criticize or judge your choice? Who am I? At the end of the day, I'm a regular person, as you can see, talking here in front of you, on this camera, in a t-shirt, regular guy. I'm an ordinary regular guy, just like you, if you're a guy or woman. In other words, I'm a regular person. I believe that one of the things that I want to share with you that I've come to believe is that, first of all, besides us being all brothers and sisters as a human race in this world, the less that we judge each other or come close to judging one another because of our religious or non-religious preferences, that's where things get a little chaotic. It gets confusing. It just gets out of control. It gets crazy. It gets all over. It gets messy. Like, I believe, as a simple person that I am, I believe I'm totally for thinking simple. And to think simple and be simple is all about simplicity. For me, it's simplicity. I don't want to get into that. And you got to understand, and I want to share with you, I'm so happy. This is the happiest I've been happy like this for quite a while. Breaking free, breaking the chains off of religion, breaking free is the most greatest thing I've ever did. Do I support that? Yes. I'm being honest. Do I encourage it? Yes. If you're in a religion like I was, like I had mentioned a few minutes ago, okay, I'm a Christian without religion, but I'm a former Jehovah's Witness. If this is your first time, if you've been with me, the history speaks for itself on my channel. I don't deny none of that. And I'm happy. And I believe that life can continue on with what your faith is and who you believe in without religion. I don't think we need that. But that's Roberto's opinion. That's my opinion. Your opinion may be different. And I respect that. I respect you. At the end of the day, it's all about respect. It should be mutual. And with that, moving along, in this video, I know it's been quite a while, so my energy is a little up because I've been kind of busy behind the scenes, playing around with these two channels. I mean, it's not easy. Anyway, I want to talk about something that I think is very relevant. It came to mind, it came to heart, and I thought it was very important for me to talk about and to put, as a topic on a video. And I'm going to do that with this, on this video here. I'm going to talk about something that's very, very, I think, very, you got to help me. I need to know, please, I need to know how you view this issue, this topic, if you will. I'm not the only one who left their religion. There are thousands upon thousands of people who, like myself, are former Jehovah Witnesses or ex-JWs or ex-Jehovah Witnesses, however you want to put us. There are a lot of in Christianity, and other various forms of faith, there's a lot of us who have left that. And there's a lot of us that, like me included, have said that is it. It is done. No more is over. Religion will never ever play a part in my life again. I don't want to have nothing to do with it. If I keep a relationship with God or not, that's my choice. But this is the thing. Let me ask you this question. Have you ever had thoughts or feelings like when you first, hear what I'm saying, when you first initially left your religion, did you feel a sense of like, kind of like have we, have we, because we have left our religion, abandoned God? You get what I'm saying? Like, have you dealt with that? If you've dealt with that feeling or thought, I will ask of you, please share what feeling and what thought, what was that you went through in the beginning. Can you please share that comment, share that thought, share that expression? Because I would really like to know. And this is where I'm asking, because I'm gonna need you in this one, okay? Because I don't think I'm the only one who've come across that thought or feeling of both, like, you know what? Am I abandoning God? I think for me, speak for me personally, I think when it comes down for when I first left the Jehovah's Witness religion, I kind of asked myself that. I said, is this kind of like me abandoning God? And I'm gonna tell you something, that as being one of the very first questions that I had to deal and tackle with in my mind and in my heart, it was the greatest way to begin my spiritual journey, leaving that religion and leaving religion completely and taking my own route and path in life, continuously growing as a spiritual person and taking my personal spiritual life in my hands. And I gotta tell you, for 5 years now that I've been out of the Jehovah's Witness religion to now, I would honestly, truthfully speaking, I cannot say that any part of me, any thought ever came, like nothing has changed. Literally, nothing has changed. Jehovah has been with me. God has been with me. And his son Jesus, they have been with me. God's Holy Spirit has been with me throughout, even to this present time. Like, in other words, God has never abandoned me. And that's one point to bring out. Like, he never abandoned me, right? But the thing is, going back to, did I abandon him when I had left religion? That's the whole question. That's the whole thought. Do we abandon God? Do we abandon him when we leave our religion? Or are we just abandoning the people who reflect the religion that overall was reflecting their faith? You see? My point of talking about this and bringing this up is because there's no way that we should ever feel like we are abandoning God or God is abandoning us when we leave religion. Who can speak for God and talk for him? No one can. No one has that right or the authority to say, hey, this person has left from this religion or what their faith here, whatever they have left this belief or this path in their life, and look, I'm pulling my Holy Spirit away from them, or I'm pulling back from them and I'm no longer to be in their lives. We cannot think or speak for God at the end of the day. Truthfully, realistically speaking, you, me, no one in this world can really, although they do, although they have, and although they will continue to, no one can really speak for God and be 100% sure, or, you cannot, like, for example, I can't say this is what God said, and then, like, you can't really be convinced, even though some may have, but maybe I should put that aside for a different video. But I'm not God. Bottom line, I'm not God. God is not in a human form. So if I'm not God in a human form, you can always question what I'm saying on behalf of God. That's for anybody, anyone. So do we abandon God when we leave religion? No. Does God abandon us when we leave? No. So don't ever for one moment think, is my point. Do not for one moment think that God leaves you and abandons you like he's abandoning ship. It doesn't work that way. That's not how it goes. God is love, God is beautiful, and God is loyal. And I thought that it was important for me to bring this out, start this discussion. Where you fit at with that? What do you think? What is your thoughts? Okay? At the end of the day, leaving religion isn't the same as leaving God. It's not. It's two separate things. So don't get it twisted. Don't get it in your heart and your mind that. And the reason also I want to talk about this because I think Jehovah's Witnesses specifically, I want to say, like, from what to my strong understanding and knowledge, a lot of JWs, a lot of former Jehovah's Witnesses from the initial beginning, at least I want to say. I can't say, from the beginning that they leave and stop being a Jehovah's Witness many years on or whatever case may be. Everyone has different ways they deprogram themselves or wake up and all of that stuff, the technicalities. But I want to say that a lot of Jehovah's Witnesses, I believe strongly, in my opinion, when they leave that religion and they are no longer walking in that lifestyle, in that life, I think parts of Jehovah's Witnesses, they struggle with that. Y'all guys kind of, y'all kind of fight that feeling and that thought, like, okay, oh no, what is life going to be now? Because, I'm leaving, Jehovah, I'm leaving God and the religion all in one. And I got to tell you, as a former Jehovah Witness, that is not the key. That's not the case. And maybe if you're new now, watching this video, if you're a new XJW now, congratulations, by the way. Welcome to your freedom. I thank you for showing your interest in me and what I got to say. And I just want to tell you that I commend you. And it's going to take your personal process time, but it will get better. But I'm going to tell you, truthfully speaking, 5 years out, I can't say that that's a reality for me. It's not. It is not the same. And this is something that you have to, at some point, as a former Jehovah's Witness, you got to tackle that issue. If you didn't already, or if you're not in the process of doing that now, or if you didn't access that, you got to tackle that. You got to set that issue straight. And I'm going to tell you this, you have to, it's a big difference. You are leaving a man-made religion. This is a man-made. Okay? It started with one guy who was inspired. He went down to a hall. If I'm saying it right. I'm not going to get too deep in that. Don't quote me. But Charles Taze Russell was inspired. His inspiration led him to do something in his life journey, on his path that he chose to take. And that branched out from the beginning of his curiosity, inspiration, whatever you want to call it, as you please, whatever. It started from that. And a century or so, many, many years later, it trickled down to different people who've put their input. And everything formed to what we know now as Jehovah's Witnesses. So many different changes throughout. Okay, so we have to think with this and understand that If I tell you that God is stamping the seal of approval of what I'm telling you, well, look, at the end of the day, it's your choice to believe if what I'm telling you is truly coming from God. Bottom line. So this is what I want you to think about. Understand, it's not the same thing. But now I'm going to tell you this, and I'm going to flip it this way. If you're a person that believes, for whatever your reason is, that God reflects religion and religion reflects God, to help me have a better understanding of how that's so, please, I ask of you, give me the reason why you feel and believe that way, or you know that to be a reality or truth. Drop a comment right now. Drop a comment right now and let me know how God is the ultimate reflection of religion and how religion ultimately reflects God, vice versa. Because I don't agree with it, and you might have some interesting insight on that. And I will definitely welcome that, because look, at the end of the day, I'm on my journey and I love knowledge. I love hearing different views, different theories, and other realities towards persons and their, and how things sit with them. And this is my platform. This is what I have this for. This is an open, platform. And, so long as we keep everything, respectful and mature, we're good, all's well, I want you guys in my journey, but I definitely wanted to touch on this and bring this out and let you know that, look, it is not the same thing. I stand on that. I stand before you like, as a true believer. The very first moment that I stepped in to my path and took that walk as a Jehovah's Witness, I'm that same person now, but I'm just without that religion. Sit. I cut one to stay with one. The only one that I wanted to be with in the first place, which was God. Okay, and with that done and said, before I wrap up, I just wanted to thank you once again for checking my video out. If this is something that, you find interesting, if you have any interesting topics or questions or anything that you want to ask me personally, please feel free and put a comment. And anything that you want to ask me, either whether it's anything related to my past experience with religion, my past experience as a Jehovah's Witness, what are my thoughts now, anything that you want to ask me, please feel free, drop a question, drop a comment. And yeah, just let me know and I'll definitely get back to you on it. And I just wanted to really just touch on this because I thought this was something that I almost would have forgot talking about. And I think it's very relevant. And I want to open this up to you guys, hear your thoughts and what you think about, that do you abandon God when you cut out and leave and say bye to religion? I clearly and strongly disagree with that. I believe God is with us the day before you start religion, day after religion, and I really believe that God is with us since day one, since we come out the womb. So what is your thoughts and your feelings on that? Listen, I just really want to thank you so much for rocking out with me from the beginning to the end and the middle and in between. Please, check out my other channel. I have the link and all the information. The link is connected to this channel. And I'm gonna let you go. Before I sign off, I just want to just let you know that I wish you the best. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. I wish you nothing but good health, happiness, peace, tranquility, and blessings. To my next video, take care of yourself. Once again, peace out.